Welcome to NBA Pub Hub on Pub Sports Radio. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. NBA is a hell of a drug, and you're looking at the plug. Yeah, man. It is only right, as our guest would say. You know, we fucked around on a Monday, here out throughout the weeks here and there. But it's right, shout out to our guy, it's Daryl, got some issues going on. Ain't going to join us today or Thursday. So we had to come into the bullpen, get the heavy closer, the heavy hitter. All right, our guy, Wham motherfucking Bam. How we feeling, my man?
Man, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling great. Can't complain, man. We waiting on our boy Billy to join in. He going to be in here shortly, momentarily. But until then, man, we can't hold it down. We got to hold it down for our boy Daryl. Shout out to Daryl letting me slide in here on this spot. But yeah, man, we here to break down this big ass card on Tuesday. Normally, it's not this many games, but we got a lot of shit to talk about. It's a lot of narratives that we can run over, bro.
Yeah, man, we do got an 8-piece on a Tuesday. Not the most beautiful looking card, but it is more games to choose from than usual. But it has kind of been that way a little bit since the break. We've been getting more games on a Tuesday. Salute to the few we got in here right now. Our guy Star Child in the building. Good to see our guy Star Child. We got Dre Machi in the building. I might have fucked that up, but salute to you as well. Everyone in here, if you would, hit the like button, share the video, let them know we rolling. I know everyone's getting ready for tournament mode,
right.
But we got some NBA to talk about right now. But yeah, man, let's bring in our guy. It's Tuesday, Tombstone Tuesday. So it's only right. Billy the motherfucking kid. Billy Briz. How we feeling, man?
Yo, I think I got a fucked up link or something, man. Hey, this got my shit all fucked up.
You sound straight though. I can see you. Yeah, you good.
I'm good.
You straight. You straight. You straight.
Besides being 10 minutes late, you straight.
Shout out to Tasha.
Nah, man, I swear to God, bro, I got the wrong link, man. I was early.
I feel like we had a lot of people with the wrong link because we just now got people showing up like they follow you.
The other Joe had 8 people waiting. I was like, nah, man. Like, I don't know if I hit the right link. Like,
they're over there posting up with your ass. Hopefully they follow the trail to the bag because that's where we motherfucking going. Let's go. We got our guy Billy coming through. Let's get to it. We got an 8-piece. We're going straight to D.C. We got Detroit Pistons coming to town. We do have, let me make sure, let's get our boy Vic. He's over there at the copy shop enjoying himself. Let me bring up this line. There we go. We got a -13. God damn, a -13. The Washington Wizards. I believe we talked about this game a week or so ago, and they're a 10-point favorite. They're now 13 at the crib. Total of 221. We do have 54% of the bets on the Pistons, followed by 78% of the money on the Wizards. We do have, let's see here. They won last night. The Pistons fucked around and won a basketball game. See, I could barely even read that shit. I couldn't believe it. They actually put it on the Pacers, throughout that game. We're up quite largely, ended up winning by double digits after, losing to the Pacers. They got back right on the crib. Now we do have the Wizards on their side. We got Kuzma listed as out. We do have Taj out as well. And the Wizards actually lost 3 basketball games since they beat the Detroit Pistons in Detroit as a 10-point favorite. They won that basketball game by 2, I believe. How are we feeling about this one, Billy?
This is a backward, man. First backward of the day.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. Try Wham motherfucking Bam. You got anything on this one?
Yeah, on this one, bro, I'm not going to hold y'all, man. I don't have anything on this game. I don't think it's a backwood, though. I think you could possibly find some props here that you could make money here. Obviously, Killian Hayes was the only guy that was out there dishing the ball yesterday. Had 7 assists in the first quarter. Today, his assist prop is at 7.5 for some strange reason. And they have Corey Joseph, the other the secondary ball handler. He's questionable for today, so I'm not sure if he's going to go. But, it's kind of tricky there. But for right now, I don't have anything on here. Wouldn't be mad at you for taking Wiseman double-double as well. He had that last game as well. So I wouldn't be mad at you, but I don't see it available here. So no Kuzma for the Wizards. Why is this number so crazy and it's going up? You know what I mean? It's going up towards the Wizards. So tricky game, bro. Nothing I feel like I should put my money on, especially when we got a lot of action coming up soon.
I dig it. I dig it. Shout out to Tasha, the beautiful young lady, joining us on a Tuesday. Good to see you. Nicholas Lee in the chat. Good to see you as well. JP and our guy Zachary. Yeah, man. Drip. You know what I mean? If you don't like cursing, Drip, you know what I mean? You might be at the wrong motherfucking spot, bro.
Cursing in the beginning of the first 7 minutes.
What? 7 minutes, man? Shit, I'm not. Even when I try not to curse, it happens, bro. It is what it is. I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not going 7 sentences, let alone 7 motherfucking minutes. Yeah, man. Shout out to Star Child as well. I see you, my dude. Fuck you, pay me. Yeah, man. That's what I got. So that's what I got to say. That no cursing shit. Fuck you, pay me. Yeah, that's it.
Fuck that shit up.
Let's get to this next one. Fire, just keep cursing. Goddamn it.
That's funny,
Let's go to Charlotte, man. We're going to Tobacco Road. We got the Cavaliers stuck around in Charlotte, hanging the fuck out. We do have a line here of 5.5. 218.5 is the total. The Cavaliers will have no Donovan Mitchell, no Jared Allen as well. We do have 61% of the bets on the Charlotte Hornets, followed by 66% of the money on them as well. The Cavaliers have won 4 out of 5. Most recently did beat these Hornets, did not cover. Obviously, they stuck around, as I mentioned, and they do have the Sixers on deck tomorrow back at the crib. From the Hornets side, obviously, they've been in and out. Did have a decent show up the other day. They do have Mark Williams out. I believe Kelly Oubre will go. But, man, the Hornets have been pretty much a fade. They did have an impressive win in New York, about a week ago, a little less than a week ago. How are we feeling about this one, Troutman?
Yeah, you said it, bro. They played the last game. They played the last game. It is what it is there. They did cover as far as the Hornets. Hornets have covered 3 straight times if you counting the time in November 18th. I think it was a push here in some spots, but it was another cover there for the Hornets. I think that this Hornets team is, they've shown us since the All-Star break they've been playing one of the best defense, holding opponents to the lowest 3-point percentage. I believe is around like 29%. 29%, ranked second in defensive rating and 29th in offensive rating. So they haven't been able to score. Obviously, no LaMelo Ball to push the pace. You said it though, bro. Like Corey, the guy that's been holding it down for him recently is this dude that just got announced in, like you said, Kelly Oubre. He's been averaging about 25 points in the last 5 games, so he's just been cooking, going crazy. I only have one prop here that I really like. Obviously, there's no Mark Williams in this game like he was last game. Last game, it was Nick Richards. Nick Richards had a double-double, 12 rebounds, 15 points. I think the rebounds is going to be there. I think the points is what we're going to have to sweat. He gets to the foul line as well against this team. There's only going to be Evan Mobley out there, no Jared Allen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I think Nick Richards may be the better big, as far as physical wise down there low. So give me the double-double for him. Plus 150 is what I got it at earlier. Gave that out on Jimmy's show right now. Same spot I bet it at plus 135. So I like that look a lot as far as Nick Richards. That's the best bet in this game. Maybe even the best bet for the day. I'm not gonna lie, because I just think he has the advantage there, and we getting plus money. So be on the lookout for the best bets. That might be it.
I dig it. Shout out to our guy, Mr. Trifecta. He's on that Celtic pack. He on the Leprechaun pack talking.
I can't be fucking with the Celtics, man.
Man, I don't know. He was talking some shit yesterday. I don't know if that's what he was talking. Wayne can vouch for that one. Sweaty Butcher in the building. Good to see you, my man. Billy Briz, how we feeling, my man?
Yeah, we're just skip the sides and just go straight to the prop market. I like Darius Garland over 33.5 points and assists. He's gone over 32.5 points and assists 4 out of his last 5 games without Donovan Mitchell in the lineup. And Darius Garland, double-double, plus 150.
I like that too, bro.
Nice. Yeah, Garland should have the ball in his hand an awful lot without Mitchell out there. Let's get to this next one. Maybe one of the more appealing games on a fucking bum fight, day, I would say, of games in the 8-piece here. Let's get to it. We're going to Toronto. We got the Denver Nuggets coming to town here. We got an echo too, I think, here, so make sure y'all sit straight. But let's get into it. We got Toronto -1, a total of 227. Shop around for these lines, of course. We do have 58% of the money bets on the Raptors. 58% of the bets on the Raptors, as well as 77% of the money on the Raptors. The Nuggets have pretty much been in the worst streak we've seen all year. They've lost 3 straight. Most recently at the crib as a 9-point favorite, 9.5-point favorite to Brooklyn. Of course, an embarrassing loss to Houston as well, and then get smacked around by the Bulls. Murray is questionable here. Malone pretty much called these boys out, man. Said he's looking for motherfuckers that are going to lock in on the defensive end. We got the Raptors also have lost 3 straight as well. Most recently got smacked around in LA by Wham Bam's Lakers. How we feeling about this one, Billy Briz?
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting game. I'm shocked this total isn't higher than 227. The Nuggets are 15-8 to the over when they played the Eastern Conference so far this year, and the over 17-10 when the Raptors go head-to-head with a Western opponent this year. And 5 games this month, the Raptors ranked 30th in opponent field goal percentage and 29th in three-point percentage, allowing 116.1 points per 100 possessions. When these two teams faced off last Tuesday, there was 231 combined points. With the help of Scott Foster, though, at the end of the game, though, which makes me want to backwood the side because I think the Nuggets should step up after dropping some games, but I feel like this is a Raptors revenge spot after the shit that happened last week. But I think the more safe bet here is the over 227 total. And prop-wise, Gary Trent over 1.5 3-pointers. He's gone over 21 out of his last 28 home games, 14 out of his last 15 home games, and he's 11-5 when coming off the bench this season, so hitting at 68%, and 6-1 when coming off the bench at home this season. So Gary Trent over 1.5 3-pointers.
I dig it. Yeah, man. I think the Nuggets here. I see some level in the chat as well for the Nuggets a little bit. They have played well in the North. I will say that they've covered 8 out of the last 10 basketball games in Toronto. So a team you would think that would respond with one of the better players in the league, deep roster. When a coach calls you out, you would think they respond here. But I'm not betting this basketball game. I don't like what I've seen out of Denver. And Toronto is definitely one of them fucking like 9-day basketball teams. You watch them one day, you're like, damn, this team could hoop. The next day, you're like, damn, this is damn near a WNBA team. You know what I mean? Like the way they score, it's pretty fucking pathetic. Shout out to our guy Mike M. Pimp slap play of the motherfucking day. Good to see our guy Rez Mob in the building. Always good to see you. Hopefully, we'll see you in the SA real soon as well. Again, my man, AOD. Good to see you, my man. Let's get to this next one here. Where we going? We're going to OKC. We got Brooklyn coming to town. We got the Thunder. We got an opening line here of -1.5. We do have a total of 233.5. Shopping around, of course. Brooklyn, we have 72% of the bets, on the OKC Thunder, fall by 77% of the money. Brooklyn has fucked around and played some pretty good basketball of late, won 4 of the last 5. Most recently, as I touched on, a very close, good show up in Denver, 122-120 outright win. They have, obviously no Ben Simmons. He's been out. But Dinwiddie, these boys, Bridges has been lights the fuck out since he's been traded. He's been damn near averaging 30+. On the other side, we do have the Thunder, also won 5 out of the last 6. Been very impressive with or without Shea, but obviously even more impressive with Shea. He is questionable tonight. Looks like he probably will go. How are we feeling about this one, Wayne Bear?
Yeah, I'm on Brooklyn, bro. I took Brooklyn money line +105, +108 on official show with Peter and Jimmy earlier today. I know that Shea's coming back. He's looking good. I just think that obviously the best team all the way around, best bench is going to be Brooklyn, bro. OKC has been one of those teams that's just been playing really well, though. I just can't stop that. I'm a Thunder buddy when it comes to it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, bro. Especially, I think one thing Jimmy alluded to earlier today on the show is that, how they came out after the All-Star break was pretty terrible. But then as of late, both teams have won 5 of the last 6 games, pretty much been killing it. Tough wins as well. Think Denver bounced back because it was a tough game against Brooklyn last game. So I think Brooklyn, the way they were able to be resilient to win that game against Denver on the away, I think that's a good look here that they're going to continue to do that on the road, away here. And this is a team that's coming home After having a 3-game road trip, I think that you may be having a little bad spot here for OKC, even though they got Shea coming back. Just for the supporting cast there, I think you maybe have a bad little slump spot for him. So I'm going to take the Brooklyn Nets here. I know that you want to think that the OKC is going to try to win. I think they got some good solid spots for the standings. So if they win this game, regardless, they're going to be in the play-in spot in the play-in picture because the Lakers and the Pelicans in that 9th and 10th spot, they're both tied. All three of these guys are ultimately tied here at 33 to 35. So today matters for all three of these teams here. I think this matters a lot for OKC just as much as it does for the Brooklyn Nets. I think the Brooklyn Nets want to win and continue to hold down that 5th spot from the Knicks. So I like this Brooklyn Nets team. They're going to play the best. I think they got the better coach and then also the better bench. I think Joe Harris, he just can't play around stars, bro. As soon as there's some role players around, now he can make shots and shit. So I'm going to go here and think that Cameron Johnson goes over his points, rebounds, and assists at 22.5 points. That's going to be an official play for me as well. I'm going to make that addition. But for the most part, I'm going to definitely lock in the Brooklyn Nets money line, plus 108 official, plus 105, what I got it at.
Good shit. Our guy Sweaty Butcher. I want to know if this is official because, I thought this motherfucker went to the Jets yesterday. I don't know what to believe. But he says Rodgers and Lazard, let's fucking go. Yeah, man. It looked like it's going to happen. It might happen eventually.
I heard they was getting Randall Cobb too. They're pursuing Randall Cobb. So the first thing I thought was like, oh yeah, they might really get him.
Yeah, they're getting all his little buddies and shit. They got Hackett over there from So yeah, it might be set up, man. Might be set up. I know damn well I'm not the hugest Aaron Rodgers fan, but it'll definitely be better than what y'all got last year. Go ahead.
Breaking news: Allen Lazard 4-year deal with the Jets.
Okay, so there's one. That ain't the big fish, though. That is not the big fish. Billy Briz, how we feeling about this one, my guy?
Yeah, I'm glad Wham had a lot to say about it because this one's a backwood for me. This ain't a game that I'm really trying to get into. Plus 1.5, minus 1.5. This is a battle of the tanks, and I'm not really too sold on the Nets. And I don't think the Thunder want to win games right now, though, man. I think the Thunder are looking at Chet Holmgren training every day and thinking like, maybe we need another draft pick, have another guy come off the bench, another rotate piece. Jalen Williams starting to get it together. SGA starting to get it together. Josh Giddey starting to get it together. You're starting to see the future for the Thunder, but it's not going to be today. They're in tank mode. Brooklyn's in tank mode. It's like, we're betting on some bullshit, man. At that point, you might as well just bet on the NCAA tournament at that point.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This to me, shout out real quick before I forget. Tiffany just had surgery. Speedy recovery, young lady. Take it easy. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's on their Achilles. So yeah, that's no joke. Get right. We appreciate you joining us. And I'm not really heavy on anything tonight either. Tiffany.
Doesn't it feel like we get 1 or 2 games every card? That's like the battle of the tanks of like 2 teams that don't really want to win.
For sure.
Well, I don't really think this is that case though, Billy. Both of these teams are actually playing solid basketball. They've won 5 out of the last 6, so it's hard to say teams are tanking when they've won 5 out of the last 6 basketball. I'm
telling you, the GM of the Nets definitely gave the coach the little John of, yo, you about to not play the starters more than 30
We're doing the opposite. That definitely was some bullshit there. And I still don't know what the fuck that was about. Bridges, they're playing 12 minutes.
You're telling me they ain't tanking?
When they're tanking, they won 5 out of the last 6, so they're
the GM don't want to see them win, and for both teams. So I don't want to put my money on either of these teams.
Shout out to our guy Nets Bets in the building.
Shout out to Nets Bets.
I honestly think this is one of the better basketball games on the card. To be quite honest, I want to be on Brooklyn here. I really do. But the Thunder have showed me, man, they're a gritty fucking basketball team, and if Shea's out there, man. So I think this would be one of the better basketball games to actually watch. I think it's a super sharp line. I think you can make a case for both sides, but I do like where my guy Wham Bam's at because I was definitely looking to get on Brooklyn here. But like I said, I definitely not in the rush to go against the little motherfucking Thunder buddies. They're not too kind to me. Whether
Dave
I love
McCoy
them
says,
or
"How you
hate them.
tanking but winning games? Did you not watch the Rockets last night? They won the game. I mean, like shit happens."
Well, I think OKC is not tanking, bro. Like I said, they're tied with the Lakers and the Pelicans for the 9, 10, and 11 spot. So they're just out in 11. You know, this is a big game for them.
Yeah, this is a big game, and Brooklyn has played, as I mentioned, some of the better basketball of the year. They turned the page a little bit, so I'm intrigued for that one. That's a sharp line, I believe. As I said, you can make a case for both sides. I do lean Brooklyn. Let's get to it. Let's go to the Pelicans. We're going to New Orleans, baby, Bourbon Street. We got the Lakers, LA motherfucking Lakers coming to town. We got a line of -1. A total of 226 here. We do have 82% of the bets on the LA Lakers, followed by 86% of the money. Lakers have fucked around and won 3 of the last 4 basketball games, but however, most recently losing at the crib to the Knicks in a close one where AD pretty much was MIA. D'Angelo Russell has been lights the fuck out since coming back. Looks like he's got that LA swag, feeling good. Looks like a more matured version. And looking real good there in LA with the jersey, with the Laker jersey on. They do have, speaking of a tanking team. Now, this would be the definition of a tanking team, my guy Billy. They have the Houston Rockets on deck tomorrow. All right, the Lakers do. Now we go on the other side. We have the Pelicanos. We got BI questionable, which really is what's new with this motherfucker. Will he be out there? You would think he would want to go against a team who gave him away, obviously, for AD. And obviously, you could probably look for AD to bounce back, one of his worst games of the year, and then going against a team, obviously, that drafted him as well, as we all know. They did beat down Portland, the Pelicans, the other night. We're up by about 40 in that basketball game. Really fucking put it on the Blazers the other night. Have won 2 out of the last 3. But, injuries with this team can't really count on the Pelicanos too much this year. How you feeling about this one, though, Billy? How we feeling? We know where Wham Bam's going. We'll hear the nice extended breakdown on them LA Lakers here shortly. How you feeling about this one, Billy Briz?
Yeah, this is one of the games I did bet on the card today. Bet the Lakers money line -110. Lakers are 4-0 ATS last 4 games coming off a loss, and they're kind of entering their final little playoff push right here. Pelicans 0-4 ATS last 4 games following a ATS win. And 3-7 ATS last 10 games. The under trends are kind of popping for this one as well too. Under's been 4-1 the Lakers last 5 overall, and 6-1 to the Pelicans last 7. So I like the Lakers in the under here. I think the Lakers pull this one out.
I dig it. Shout out to you Capper in the building. Appreciate you joining us, my man. Be sure to follow our guy you Capper, doing big things out there. Good to see you. Also, our guy Nets Bets has been killing it. Be sure to follow our guy Nets Bets. Always putting out some good motherfucking content. Solid bets. Some great food. Some bullshit sushi. Other times he be really going in. But yeah, man. Be sure to follow our guys. We got some heavy hitters in the chat. We appreciate everybody joining us. And if you would, real quick, just hit the motherfucking like button. Share the video. If you're not subscribed to Plus Sports Radio, well, goddamn it, now is a good time to do it. We appreciate all y'all. All right, Mr. Wham Bam, Mr. La La Land. Right. How we feeling, my man?
So, like you talked about it, bro. AD probably had one of his worst games, and he came out and said, he's probably the reason why we lost. He's definitely the reason why we lost. I think the whole game plan with Coach Ham, not having AD in particular spots to close out quarters, and also, just not running pick and roll spots with him, try to get him open looks around the rim. Like, what are we doing? Why are we okay? Yes, we do know that D'Lo had 15 points in the first quarter, so it's going to be a majority production coming out of the guard spot. But let's be real, like, our best asset is AD. Let's keep going towards him. Let's keep going to him, and that's how we're going to be able to win games and be better than other teams in the league. Man, obviously it's a bounce back spot for him going up against his old team, against a team that's probably not going to have BI. I think BI may play, though, because like you said, bro, like, this is a good spot for you to come back and play as well. I mean, the Lakers, aren't going to be as good against BI. You know what I'm saying? So, I expect him to have a good game against us. But let's be real, though. I think the problem with the Lakers prior to them making the trade and everything was giving up second chance points. They've been able to cut into all that over the last 5 games. They've been ranked just around 6 in second chance points. About 10.6 is what they're allowing over the last 5 games. So I think you're going to be able to take care of down low with the Lakers. AD plays up, possibly, has a small little battle against Valanciunas, but it's too skilled to be able to take him out. And I expect the Lakers to be able to win this game. Obviously, we talked about it earlier, the three-way tie with OKC, Pelicans, and the Lakers. This is a big game for the Lakers. They're able to beat this team, kick them out the play-in situation, get a game up on the OKC in the same spot. I like that look a lot. So give me the Lakers, man. I like them +1, -110, money line -110 as well.
I dig it. Yeah, man, I have no action on this game, but I can't lie to you. I want to be on the Pelicanos here. I really do. They lost to these boys in LA most recently, not too long ago, by 18. They was pretty much shown out on the Pelicanos. They don't, these teams play each other tough usually. They did beat them earlier in New Orleans when LeBron and them had a double-digit lead. The Pelicanos came back to beat them earlier this season in New Orleans, and that's pretty much what's been going on. The Lakers don't play well in New Orleans. They've only covered 3 out of the last 11 basketball games in there. So they out there in Bourbon Street doing their damn thing. Obviously you would expect to get the Lakers to, have a good game after losing to the Knicks at the crib. So I would expect them to come out hungry, but I don't know, man. I like the Pelicanos here. Hard to bet on them here. I would like to see BI out there, even if healthy. If not, you don't know if he's really truly that healthy, but I'm going to stay off this basketball game. Root for the Lakers backers. But yeah, I have a feeling that the Pelicanos are going to be live at the crib. Let's get to shout out to our guy Mean Green Picks in the building. Who's he? He's I'm on the Pelicanos. He's on the Pelicans. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I have this feeling like a little too much Laker love. Our guy
Sunday. That was all the Laker love Sunday. They're -3.5 point favorites over the Knicks. Like that was the Laker love spot, man.
The Lakers have been back to the love. Like
Lakers gonna always do that. They gonna always get that love, bro.
Yeah, they always get the love, and then they covered. They covered like 2 or 3 games, so now it starts piling in. Like a lot of it came with the Knicks. We'll see though. We'll see, man. I just
how much stock are we putting into beating the Trailblazers though? For real.
Nah. You're up on 40 on an NBA basketball team. That's saying stuff. But
for real. Trey Murphy played the best game of his life, man. Motherfucker had like 7 threes in the first half, bro. Like, it is what it is. Shit happens. It's NBA basketball. They don't play defense.
I dig it. Yeah, shout out to Mike M. Lakers are in a 7-0 ATS spot. So he is with our guy, Wham Bam. He's like to be our guy MMA locker room. Shout out to Long Beach Finest. Expects, I guess he is, if active, he likes BI over 24.5. BI was on some weirdo shit last week. I don't know what the hell he was doing on the bench. So I hope he gets back to playing basketball. He got a little too much spare time on his hands, huh, Wham Bam?
Yeah, that nigga freaky, bro. I don't like that shit. That shit is not cool, bro.
What the fuck is going on, man? Hey, between him and Zion, man, I don't know what the fuck in New Orleans, bro.
That's why they gonna get their ass whooped today. I don't know why y'all backing them for nothing.
I'm not backing them. I'm telling you, what my capping and what my eyes told me was, man, a little too much love for LA. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to San Antonio, goddammit. Hey, we about to be out there in the SA in about a little less than 2 weeks. Hopefully, everybody in the chat, the viewers, will find you find yourself there as well. I know our guy MMA Locker Room reached out today, said he will be there. Good motherfucking news. I know everybody on the panel, our guy Billy Briz and Mr. Trout Wham will be there as well. So be sure, if you are in the Texas area, come the fuck out, vibe out in San Antonio. No matter where the fuck you are, you still got time to come through. Flights are cheap. Hotels are motherfucking cheap. Make it happen, man. You won't regret it. You will enjoy yourself, and you will get faded. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, man, let's get to it. We got the Spurs here. Whatever you do, whatever floats your motherfucking boat, I guess. Right? I'm not going to touch on it too much. Let's get to it though. We got the San Antonio Spurs as a -5, the Orlando Magic as a -5 favorite in San Antonio. A total of 232.5. We do have 65% of the bets on the Orlando Magic, followed by 96% of the money on the Magic. Magic finally did get one done. They had lost 3 straight, and then they go to a nice solid win against the Miami Heat. Looked pretty solid in that game. Pretty much healthy outside of Isaac missing another year of basketball. Pretty much he's done. And then the Spurs here on the other side, looking pretty healthy. They do have Dallas on deck tomorrow, but San Antonio's been damn near an auto fade. I believe they won 2 basketball games in the last 2 months. So what do we do with this one here, Billy?
You know what you do, man. You sit back, you let the TV ride, man, and you don't bet this basketball game, man. I don't want to be that guy, but I would bet the Magic in this game. The Magic would fuck around and somehow lose this basketball game. I don't want to lay 5 points at the Magic. Back with it.
Fuck this basketball game. Back with it.
All right.
I was trying to time that shit right.
Hell yeah, good shit. Yeah, Dre, man, good news, man. Try to make it. We got a poker tournament Friday night. We got some, a slapping contest at the strip club on Saturday night with some fucking bags and comic show. We got a sit down, you know what I'm saying, a real exclusive meal going on as well. So be sure to reach out, to Puff Sports Radio or any one of us to get some details if y'all want to do it. Don't be shy. Definitely, it's good news, Dre. Don't be shy, my dude. Let's get to it, though. How we feeling about this one, Wham Bam?
Yeah, this one is a tricky game, bro. Obviously, no Keldon Johnson news yet or Jeremy Shohan news as well. We don't have any news on those two players for the San Antonio Spurs. I think they are bigger pieces there. So once we get some information on that, you got a little clarity there. But for right now, I don't really think I want to jump on this game. We talked about it, man. It's just tanking teams at their finest, bro. Nowhere near the fucking situation as far as the play-in, as far as the San Antonio Spurs, we do know that. And then it's the Orlando Magic. I think they are ranked 13th, 21 games out of the, it's no way. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. But they did go over the season win total for us, so we did cash that. Shout out to the Orlando Magic. They did do what they were supposed to do there. Right now, I don't think I want to bet anything. Oh yeah, I do want to mention that I do like Markelle Fultz. So Markelle Fultz, I think Markelle Fultz is in a good spot here. They can't really guard that guard spot for the San Antonio Spurs. No Trey, what's his name? Trey, Tyrus brother, little brother. He won't be there for the San Antonio Spurs. Couldn't get his last name out there, but yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking as far as Markelle Fultz, but nothing official at all.
I dig it.
I wanted to touch on something in this game. It's actually not a backwood. Paolo Banchero over 21.5 points. Over his last 5 games, he's been averaging 24 points per game, and he's cleared his point prop 3 of his last 5. And the misses came against like the top 10 defenses. The Spurs are 23rd in points allowed post All-Star break, and Wagner's questionable in this one, so not a backwood. Paolo Banchero point prop.
There we go. He gave you some. I would probably look Orlando here, man. They smacked them around earlier. I couldn't look to back San Antonio. Magic just are, obviously a better roster, and I think San Antonio is tanking. They do play Dallas tomorrow. Let's get to this next one, though. We're going we got a nice basketball game here on the card. We're going to Phoenix, Arizona. We got the Milwaukee Bucks coming to town. We do have a line here, -1.5, total of 232.5, and the Bucks are favored here. We do have 79% of the bets on Milwaukee, followed by 84% of the money on the Phoenix Suns here. The Bucks, man, they fucked around on 120 out of the last 22 basketball games. Most recently smacking around Sacramento with an 80-point second half, led by Giannis, Greek the motherfucking freak, 46, and a lot of other shit to go with it, but 46 points as they put it on Sacramento to win that basketball game last night. And then on the other side, Phoenix, did what I thought Phoenix would do, and that's get their ass whipped by the Warriors. From pretty much start to finish, ended up losing by double digits, but they were down. It was pretty much Klay Thompson's show. First fucking quarter. I mean, he was lights the fuck out, and then it carried. But now obviously that was last night. They had lost 2 straight. The Suns, most recently to the Warriors, and then obviously they lost to the Kings as well as a 5-point favorite over the weekend at the crib. How are we feeling about this one, Billy?
I like the Phoenix Suns a little bit in this one. It seems like a good revenge spot for them. They usually have gotten historically their ass whooped by this Milwaukee. But Milwaukee's not going to have Middleton, Allen, some rotational pieces out, little West Coast road trip they're on here. They look good last night, but I think I want to fade Milwaukee tonight. I like Phoenix at home.
I dig it. We just did get Chris Middleton has been ruled out for tonight. Giannis, you think he would play. He's still questionable right now. So how are we feeling about this one, Wham Bam?
Yeah, I think Giannis is going to play here. Bucks on a back-to-back. When they're on a back-to-back, they haven't failed to cover yet so far this year in the 9 opportunities, 8-0-1. I like the Bucks here, man. I think they are the better team. We know that no KD, even though there has been no KD, they still are one of the better offensive teams over the last 5 games. As far as this Phoenix Suns ranked second in offense, but this Bucks team, man, they're top 10 in offense and defense. One thing this team is not going to be able to do is stop the paint. As far as the Suns, I don't think they are going to be able to stop the paint. They are going to be having to keep up the pace though, because this team is the number 1 in pace over the last 5 games in the Bucks. I think that they are going to keep the pace up in this game. Give me the Bucks, man. I just think that they're going to be more efficient. They're going to play better. And then as far as the when it gets down to crunch time, who do you want your money on, bro? You want your money on Devin Booker, who's possibly going to be double teamed, getting the ball out of his hand. They're going to be forcing Chris Paul to do something. Or you want Giannis, man. Give me Giannis, bro. I think he's going to be in this game. Give me
forgot Devin Booker.
Devin Booker's going to be double teamed, bro. They're going to get the ball out of his hands. That's what I'm saying. You're going to get the ball out of his hands. Get him out of there. You got to make Chris Paul. We've seen it time after time. The game plan against these two teams is going to be getting Chris Paul to do more than what he has to do. Unless Chris Paul shoots 40% from 3, go crazy, gets about, damn near 30 points. That's the only way I think the Suns is going to win this game, bro. I think Devin Booker is going to be isolated here. It's going to be about Giannis, and Aiden is a layup boy. We know Aiden ain't going to do shit, so we ain't worried about him, bro. So give me the Bucks, man. I think it's automatic, bro. Give me the Bucks. I know y'all like the Suns. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But until KD come back, bro, Suns is cooked, bro.
Yeah, Star Child like is with Billy. We got Tone Miggs, however, with Tone Miggs, what was he on? I just fucking drove. Like, is he on the Suns money line, or he might be Bucks money line? But we do got a lot of love. It looks like for the Suns in the crib at the crib. But then we got Sweaty Butcher 10-0-1 ATS away favorites last 11 games. I believe as our guy Wham Bam touched on, the Bucks are fucking really good against the number in a back-to-back too. It's due to the fact that they're fucking play an awful lot of games without their studs, and they're deep as fuck. And this is about as deep as they get. As our guy Nets Bets did point out, and LG did just say, no Grayson Allen. I missed that. Obviously, he's been huge this year for them. They are very deep, but Grayson Allen spreads the floor, been shooting over 40% from 3. Not a huge fan of that guy. But he has been playing very well this year. So, but you do have Connaughton to bring in. You got Ingles in. Crowder to bring in. They're deep as fuck.
There you go.
I would think Milwaukee gets it done here. I like Milwaukee here in this game when I broke it down. I just think I should probably get to the window there. I want to see who's all going to be out there. It's probably my holdup. I didn't expect Middleton to play already, but I want Giannis out there. So if Giannis is a go, even if I get a little bit worse of a number, I'll feel a lot more comfortable with Milwaukee. Definitely looked like the most appealing play on the board today was the Bucks at a low number. Just don't think Phoenix is that deep. They, bringing KD in, bringing him out, that fucks with the modem of the rotation of the team. Guys were thinking they're going to do one thing, now they're doing another. And that bench was already suspect with KD in there. It was a question mark, to be quite honest with you. Right. Bringing them in, bringing Terrence Ross in. These are guys that, they need to play some games together. So I look for Milwaukee to exploit that. I would heavy lean towards Milwaukee full game. Let's get to this last basketball game and get the fuck up out of here. We're going to P-Town, man. We're going to play. We got New York coming to town. We got the East Coasters coming to P-Town, Northwest. We do have a line here of the New York Knicks -2.5, a total of 228. We do have 79% of the bets on the New York Knicks, followed by 54% of the money on the Knickerbockers. The Knicks have lost 3 out of the last 4 games. But did come in, most recently did beat the Lakers in LA, as we talked about, in a tough game. No Jalen Brunson. He will remain now. Other than that, they look pretty healthy. Quickly has came in and filled in as the starting point guard now. The Blazers, as we talked about, got embarrassed in New Orleans. We're down by 39 in that game at one point. Lost 3 straight basketball games. Jeremy Grant is questionable, and obviously, more importantly, Dame time is questionable. I do believe he will play here. We do got Mean Green picks leaning to the home dog as well in this one. Liking the home dogs in both 2 tough matchups here for our guy Mean Green picks. Appreciate you dropping your knowledge, my dude. Wham Bam, how we feeling about the late nighter, my man?
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. We have to break down the game. We don't know who the hell is gonna play, bro. Dame's questionable. And then Jeremy Grant is questionable as well for the Portland Trail Blazers. I only way I could think here is going Knicks. Our guy Sammy Comer said this is top player of the day earlier today. So that was the only way I'm thinking, bro. Taking the Knicks here until I know exactly what's going on here. I think it's only that direction. For me, I think the under might be a spot here as well if those two are announced out. So this is something I haven't bet in yet, but obviously we got enough time to figure it out. Shout out to Corday. I think you might be right, bro. Next trifecta, we know they're good in the first half. That's for sure. It's a little bit better at home first half though, so that's the reason why I haven't been just jumped straight to the Knicks first half spot here. Even with or without Dame, I think that's still gonna be a good look, but I'm gonna stay away from the trifecta spot. But I hope you cash, my brother. But anything here, it's gonna be a Knicks full game, bro. But again, nothing official.
Yeah, man, I dig it. Shout out to our guy Spence. Yeah, Brunson will be out, bro. He's not playing. The big it's tough, man. Dame time's a huge question mark here. How are we feeling, Billy?
I like the Knicks first half here. As underdogs, the Blazers are 2-7 ATS in the first half. The Knicks have the best first half ATS record in the NBA, 22-13 ATS on the road, and 5-3 ATS as a road favorites in the first half. So I like the Knicks money line first half. Don't know if I'm going to wait for a number or play the spread. Haven't exactly placed a ticket yet because it's 10 o'clock. And we got some college games kicking off around like 6-7 that really have my betting interest. And this is looking like to be the late night hammer spot. Flip the money on the Knicks first half money line tonight. It's the way I'm doing.
I dig it. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue. The Knicks have been solid on the road. The Blazers have been damn near a fade. You get smacked around like that. But I need Grant and Dame time out there. Not betting this basketball game. Strongly to the Blazers at the crib. I just think, they dreary Knicks after LA, feeling themselves, stay in P-Town, shit to do. I think it could be a slow basketball game. But I just can't trust these Blazers. Nurkic is back, but man, he played 10 minutes in New Orleans and just had a fucking putrid ass basketball game. So we'll see. But definitely no, not even thinking about the Blazers if no Dame times out there. But if Dame times are good to go, Jeremy Grant suits up. I think it could be a Blazer spot at the crib. No action for me on this one though. Before we get up out of here, let's get to it, man. Vic, if you would roll the clip. It's time to pay these motherfucking bills. Yeah, man. Manscaped, 20% off. Pub Sports, get you 20% off. Keep it fresh from head to motherfucking toe. 20% off Pub Sports. Then when you're nice and clean, take your ass to San Antonio, Southtown 101, preferably at the end of March. We do have parking lot pimping. We do have DJ in Paradise, TVs all over the motherfucking wall, live karaoke. The food is off the motherfucking hood. It is where you want to be. If you are in San Antonio, do yourself a favor and stop into Southtown 101. Shout out to our guy Jimmy Gomez. I see you, my man, and we'll be seeing you, I believe, very shortly out there in San Antonio. We vibed the fuck out last time. Good times. Hopefully it'll be round motherfucking two.
Don't get kicked out of any NCAA games this time, Jimmy.
Yeah, don't get kicked out, dog.
Yeah, man. Things happen. Shit happens. It is what it is. Let's get to it, though. Let's get to the motherfucking bag. Our guy Billy Briz, how we getting to it?
Yeah, we're going to take a trip down to the NO and smoothies. We're drinking LA tonight because it's the Lake Show. We're taking the Lake Show money line -110 while the public goes bet some NCAA games and stuff like that. The public's going to win on this Lakers side tonight. It's good money, -110, good money tonight. Lakers are about to beat the shit out of the Pelicans.
Like in the Lake Show. I know our guy Wham, motherfucking Bam. We feeling that one. What else we got on the card, my man? How else are we getting to the bag? I know where you on the Lakers. You gonna give us something else?
Now I'm gonna give y'all something else. Best bet for that. It's gonna be Nick Richards double. There's no Mark Williams. There's no Jared Allen. He should be the strongest guy down there, getting putbacks, getting rebounds. Nick Richards double right now, plus 135, officially at plus 150 is what we got it at earlier.
I dig it. Giving you a little bit more. I have no place today. I probably will get to the window on Milwaukee, but I need Greek the Freak out there. Wham Bam believes he plays. I hope he does. He looked pretty fucking good last night, so I'd expect him to suit up. I didn't expect Middleton to play. Lopez has been playing with a fucking chip on his shoulder, as you seen last night. He ain't fucking around. Little Lyles, though, got him a little bit, right? But yeah, man, I like Milwaukee, though. I think it will be fear to deer. I will tweet it out if I make it official, but talking it out here, I didn't see nothing that will change my mind. So yeah, we'll get to it though. But yeah, if everyone would at this time, we got about 170 in this motherfucker. Hit the like button real quick. You know, we out here vibing out on a Tuesday, breaking down this bullshit card. So take a moment, take a motherfucking moment and hit the like button if you would. Billy Briz, big week going on. What we got going for the rest of the week, my guy?
Yeah. What's today? Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday. Tomorrow, catch me live, Jimmy the Bag, early in the morning. Then on NBA Pop-Up Show. Then we're doing the same exact thing Thursday. Then Friday is the start of fight weekend. We got UFC London this weekend. Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. And then the main event, Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman. Who's going to win the belt? Tune in here at Pub Sports Radio. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. You already know what the vibes are.
Yeah, man. Be sure to follow our guy at Billy Briz on all social media outlets. Yeah, Tiffany, I don't know what the fuck that was. I'd seen a dono. I try to highlight it. And, I be loaded over here. So we don't know what the fuck that meant, but yeah, we don't like it. I don't know if I like that shit. Shout out to Jay Peasy, my guy. If you didn't know, it's on motherfucking intro. Salute to our guy out there in Cali. Wham, motherfucking bam. What we got going for the rest of the week, my man?
Man, we're feeling good the rest of the week for sure, man. We're going to be blessed, bro. We're going to keep cashing. We're going to get to this money. Getting ready for San Antonio, man. That's what it is. And then, I'll be back here on the Pub Hub on Monday, back with the OGs, you know what I'm saying, doing it strong like we always do. And then other than that, man, we'll be back here. Hopefully everyone cash. I'll be in the chat tomorrow. You already know.
Yes, sir. Right back here tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. out here on the Fresh Eye where me and my guy Wham Bam reside. We do it the same motherfucking thing Monday through Friday. So be sure to vibe out with us right here on Puff Sports Radio. A lot of college basketball content. It's huge, as our guy Billy did mention. So be sure to stick around right here, Puff Sports Radio. They will be breaking down not only the beautiful tournament that we all have waiting for us here in the madness. They will be breaking down the NIT as well. There is money to be made, believe that. So be sure to check out all things Pub Sports Radio. Like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.